All right. Well, tonight we have is our honored guest and speaker, Mr. Harry Hewlett, who's expert on so many things associated with Zoom and Facebook, and knows how to get videos done. And he's going to show us his secrets about how to do a professional video and put it on Facebook and have lyrics with it and all kinds of stuff. Isn't that right, Harry?
Yeah, well, first off, I'll make one correction. I'm not an expert on anything.
Yes, you are.
Not expert on anything. There's been a lot
Compared to us.
lot of discussion about lyric videos. You know, I guess several meetings ago, before COVID. Matter of fact, Ricky Jean Wright was talking about Sony or someone was requiring that every new song that came out, they had to do a video on, or a lyric video on. And a lyric video basically is just a way to make some kind of cheap video, and you can put your lyrics on there so people can see the lyrics, and you get more clicks on YouTube and on Facebook and that sort of stuff. And anyway, I think what I'm doing, I'm gonna show you a video that I've been working on the last couple of days in my video process, my video editor. It's called MOVAVI Video Editor 2021 or something like that. I'll show you what I'm working on, and then we're gonna once I show you what I'm doing, then we'll go back and we'll do a really basic video, lyric video, just from scratch. It only takes a few minutes to do one, and then we'll try it, and then we'll upload it. That's assuming everything works right. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully y'all can see all this. If you can't, then we have to advance to the next portion of the meeting. Can y'all see that? See my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to click on my video editor. It's called MOVAVI Video Editor Plus 2021. It'll come up here in a jiff.
Is that free or did you have to buy it?
You got to buy it. I forget what I paid for the dang thing. It doesn't cost too much. Okay, that's what this is it. Now this is what your work area looks like, and I'm going to load a recent project, and the one that's got the thing we want to look at is called 5. Now what you do, now this is probably really basic for some of you. I hope you don't get bored. Some of you probably never seen anything like this, but you got an area here. All these little things surrounded by blue there, those are just files that I loaded, like a MP3 file from a song, a CD Baby song, and then the graphic, and then some different pictures that I want to use. You can use pictures. You can use videos. And I wrote this song. I just count the years. I think it's almost 30 years old. I put it on CD Baby. Got it all, content ID and all that stuff. And they put it over there on YouTube. And I think in 20 years, I probably had maybe 100 people come and listen or click on it. So I figured, well, maybe if I do a lyric video, I can get some more attention, because people seem to like the song. It's called Hailstorm. I when I first started playing around with computer recording, the first thing I did was I did an album of my own. I'd already done one kind of a CD in Nashville, where you went into a real studio and they had the reel-to-reel tape and everything. And then I got home and I figured, well, I'm going to do something cheap. So I did a whole CD and all the songs. And all I did, I plugged it into the computer. I had this software called Magix, something of the Magix, and it would let me do tracks. And what I did, I had one microphone. I had an SM58, and I set it in my little studio, little bedroom, and I found the sweet spot. And I had a Martin 0018, and I just played it and played it and played it, and I did enough so I could get 3 pretty good takes, and then I patched the best of all 3 songs into one track. So I had a guitar vocal, and it sounded pretty good on each song. And then I'd go back and do a harmony part. And then I discovered by trial and error that if I did that harmony part a second time and put it on a second track and then had those 2 tracks sing the same harmony part, it sounded pretty good. And I put all those together, and that's what I gave to CD Baby. And I have this song. It's called Tahoka Daisy. It's not the song, but the CD. If anyone ever wants to go look at it. Now this song is called Hailstorm, and can you see my my pointer?
Yeah.
Okay. Right down here at the bottom, this is the MP3. That green thing, that's the MP3. And then the graphic that came with the MP3, I'm not even using. If you can see it right up here at the top, that was one of the graphics. I decided not to use that on this one. I just got pictures and videos and things like that I've taken myself, and then I bought 2 or 3 things from Shutter, whatever they call it, Shutterbox? Shutterstock. I downloaded them and put them all together, and I came up with this video. And I'm going to let y'all look at it, and I'll put it on the big screen once we get going here. It's called Hailstorm. My daddy made his living working the land, raised up land, cotton, and Texas sand. But every time he got it growing out of the ground, a hailstorm would come and try to knock it back down. I remember him pacing that kitchen floor, looking out that whole back door, cussing those hailstones coming down. They were kicking up dirt as they hit the ground. Got a lump in his throat 'cause he wanted to cry. 1 minute more, his crop could die, and under his breath you could hear him pray, hailstorm, hailstorm, go away. Hailstorm, hailstorm, go away. Change your icy hail to rain. If the good Lord is willing, you leave us alone. Again, pick enough cotton to save our home. But I never saw him cry when he lost a crop, and he never quit. His too broke to stop, but he raised a son who you think would know better. And here I am, 20 years later. I don't own a tractor, got a company car, a mortgage so big I could have bought my own farm. My boss just said, son, it's your last day. Clean out your desk and get the hell out of the way. But I remember how it was on that Texas farm, and I ain't quitting 'cause of one damn storm. Hailstorm, hailstorm, go away. Change your icy hail to rain. If the good Lord is willing and you leave us alone, we can pick enough cotton to save our home. Hailstorm, hailstorm, go away. Change your icy hail to rain. If the good Lord is willing, you leave us alone. And pick enough cotton to save our home. Hailstorm, hailstorm, go away. Change your icy hail to rain. If the good Lord is willing and you leave us alone, and pick enough cotton to save our home.
Good, Harry.
Wow, great song too. Wow, that's great.
Now that's
Never
what
heard
that's what you call a lyric video, and it's almost ready. I haven't posted it yet. There's some of the you have to really work getting the timing on the scrolling, on the words, and that's a little bit off. And there's a couple of little things I want to change, but I'm going to post that probably sometime this week. Now this the MP3, now that is the recorded version, and that's the version that CD Baby has, and it is content ID'd. So anywhere in the world, this song or this video will be played, like on Facebook or on YouTube. Potentially, I can get a fraction of a cent for it, but sometimes you get paid, sometimes you don't, and so you can't. I've probably made enough money in 10 years to buy a cup of coffee. So.
When did you write that, Harry?
I wrote this song. It had to been in. I actually wrote this song in New York City. I was attending some workshops for the Songwriters Guild, and I was doing a workshop with Sheila Davis. You know, she wrote all those books on songwriting and stuff, and she critiqued this song. She liked it. Actually liked it, but it just laid there. And then finally, in 2007, I recorded it on a computer, and then I put it on CD Baby, and then it just sat there, and I probably, like I said, I've got less than 100 views on it in almost 20 years. so I'm gonna see if I can change it with this. But it is a Dickens trying to get people to listen to things. You know, they just don't do it.
It's got a good don't give up message.
Yeah, it's a good song, and I guess it could make some money for somebody sometime, but it hadn't done it yet. Okay, now that what we're going to do, we're going to go play a little bit. This will be fun.
So I have a couple of questions,
Yeah.
technical questions. Maybe you'll answer them as you go along.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're going to show us or tell us how this MOVAVI, how you work this MOVAVI to get it done.
That's what we're fixing to do.
But one of the things I was wondering is, you've got the lines of the song going on, but they don't stop the end of a line where you got your rhyming word at the end of a line, and then on the next line you start the next line. You got the next anyway where the rhyming words are at the end of the line each time.
Are you
instead of in the middle?
Am I being critiqued?
No, I'm wondering if that's a
what it is
function of the program. You can't get the rhyming words to line up at the end of the line.
Well, you can, but that's where the art comes in, and the know-how is to get everything those words just right. Because what happens if you get the lyric looking the way you want it on a piece of paper, and then you put it in the program that way, halfway through a verse or something, it scrolls off the screen, or it doesn't come on the screen quick enough. The timing as when it rolls across the screen is critical.
So it's hard to get those rhyming words at the end of a.
You should be able to do what you're saying, but I don't do it. I just make sure that all the words in one verse are together. You know? And you don't have to scroll it. You can just put a one page or one paragraph at a time up there if you wanted to, or you could scroll one paragraph at a time. You're only limited by your imagination and how well you know your software. And the more you do it, the more you learn. But the basics stuff's easy.
Another question I had, maybe you can show us how you do that, is that the words seem to take over most of the screen. Can you adjust the size of the lyrics so that you can see more of the pictures and just less of the words, but you still see the words? You know what I mean?
You can do all above. Anything you want to do, you can do.
Oh,
you just gotta be smart enough to know how to do it.
Is it mostly drag and drop?
Well, yeah, mostly, yeah. Drag and drop or import. Like all these files here, these are all the files that I used on this song. There's that's the MP3, this green one, and then all these others are just these pictures, and you can expand or contract each picture to whatever length you want to fit. I'll show you when we get on this other thing. But like, see, these are the lyrics are in these things right here, like that. See that? You type your lyrics in up here, and then they fit over here. And if you wanted to make it cover the whole screen, you could. Or if you wanted smaller type, you could, or different colors or whatever. It's a lot of fun if you like to fool around with this kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Let's load something else here, and then we'll do something real simple. And let's see here, recent project. Okay, now we got a blank screen. What we're going to do, we're going to do a real simple lyric video. So I've got the, here's the MP3 file right there. Whoop, I pulled them all down. Hang on.
So you're in MOVAVI now. This is the MOVAVI program we're looking at.
Yeah, I just screwed this thing up here. Hang on.
Is that right? This is the MOVAVI program itself?
Yeah, I don't want effects packages. Okay, here we go.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Media bin. Okay, this is the media bin. This is MOVAVI. This is your workspace. This is like when you load it up. This is what you work with. Okay, I'm gonna pull down. Let me. Well, crap. Come on here. Media bin. Okay, I want the MP3 file. Here we go. There's the MP3 right there. Okay. So you want a lyric to go with that. Now, if you want to do a really simple lyric, and this is what some of them do, here's the graphic that went with the CD, with the album. And see, it's just a picture is all it is, but you can make it the length. Okay, now then, I don't want all this garbage on there, so you can go in there and say, okay, I'm gonna crop it and get all that, the Hokadays and all that stuff out of there. Apply that, and then you get this. See, everything you see on YouTube is a video basically, and it's like this graphic becomes the picture part of the video, and then your song becomes the soundtrack for it. Okay, now then we got that, and we want to do a lyric video. So let's get a text file. Let's scroll one. We'll go down to scroll. Okay, we want something that scrolls up. Okay, here's the. Just to be simple, we're going to do it for the whole song. And then I've got, in my notes thing over, I've got the lyrics to this thing. This will pop up. It's going to be real simple. We'll take it like this. Copy that. Go over here.
And you know that's the Hailstorm lyrics, right?
This is the Hailstorm lyrics, yeah.
Okay.
I know that. Okay, so we got that. Now then, we want to use let's just see what that looks like. Well, that's I don't like that. The text that I like to use, they call it gaggling or something like that. This thing's right here. Okay. Okay, and for this, let's use red letters, and we'll use put a little black outline to it, make it pop a little more. And let's see what this is going to look like. My daddy made his living working the land. So we can listen to that whole thing. You got a lyric video right there, and you could export it. And do y'all like that size type? Or you want larger type? If you want larger type,
What about smaller type?
okay, it's smaller type. There you go. You can go smaller type. You can go like that, and you can. Just to make it easier to work with, let me show you. So you want to scroll that smaller type right over here on the side, like that over here. Put that back in there. The reason I did that, it's easier to position that without the lyrics in there. Okay, you do something like this. My daddy made his living working the land, raised up land cotton. And if you wanted, you can go in there and So give it a background. I like red.
Quick
Give it
How do you control the rate that it scrolls? Can you speed it up or slow it down?
No, the rate you have a song. It's so long. Here's the song. It's like 3 minutes long or whatever. Well, here's the length of your lyrics. If you know, so your lyric starts at the beginning of the song and ends at the end of the song. So if you got it right there, well then.
So it automatically controls the rate.
Yeah, and say for example, if what I do a lot of times, say I can't control the way it's scrolling because it's scrolling off the screen too fast or whatever. Well, I'll go in there and I'll do, say, half the song rather than all the song on that lyric. And then I'll lengthen it. I'll shorten it back to wherever that portion of the lyric ends. And then I will take this and copy it, say over here like this, and then I'll go and I'll get the second half of the lyrics and go over here to this portion up here and paste that. And so I've got the first half of the lyrics over here on the left and the second half on the right. And then I can adjust where it comes in. Like say there's a bridge or there's an instrumental something in between that's going to throw the lyrics off the way they scroll. And then you'll position that. And then you can have your instrumental right there without. Does that make sense? What I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Storm go away, change your icy pale to rain. If the good Lord is willing, you leave us alone and pick enough cotton to save our home. But I saw him cry when he lost.
But that's why you adjust the lyrics. And then say you wanted to, if you wanted something else on there, you could put a title or your name or something up there. But maybe you wanted a picture up there. You can go back. Here's a picture of my father. All right, let's put it down here like this. I'm sorry, I did that wrong.
I can see it.
Well, come on, guys. Ah, crap.
Nice meerschaum.
There we go. Okay, sometimes it gets a little tedious to have to work with.
Your father's born in 1906?
Yep.
Is that? Wow.
My granddad was born in the Civil War
Huh.
on his side of the family. Okay, so there's my daddy. Now, if you want to do like a, let's see here, we'll go like an overlay. So you wanted to put his picture right there, something like that, or say you wanted a logo or something you want to put there. You can do that. You're just working with layers, basically, is what you're doing.
So as you have it set up now, it looks like you can do up to 3 layers simultaneously.
You can do a bunch of layers. It's just how much you can work with. It kind of depends on how big your computer is and everything. You know, if it starts bogging down and it gets a little complicated after a while.
But the way your template is right now, it looks like you got 3 slots. 2 of them filled, one you have to fill yet.
You can do multiples. But or if you didn't like it in that position, you can move it to another position.
Harry, could you make a title page? And because I'm thinking this is really cool, but what I would want is a title page saying such and such by Seth Ginsburg, performed by Ace Pounder.
I've heard of him. yeah, you can do that. One thing you can do, you can go like. Let's see. Let's get Daddy off of there. I'll just delete that one. What you can do, you can take this and you can either use one of these or you can take another one. I'll show you how I do it anyway. Okay, we don't want one that scrolls. We want a plain.
Yeah, that is cool. Oh, sorry, shouldn't talk
Plain
on live.
text, plain text. You can actually do it with the scrolling, but I'm looking for title text right here. Let's do this. Just for the heck of it, you can do this. Okay, you could do like. Oop. You know, the older I get, the harder it is to type for some reason. Okay.
Tell me about it.
You can do that, and then you could do like make it big.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I see.
And then you can stretch it out so it'll.
Right. Oh,
and
is
you
that cool?
You can put it right there.
Yeah.
And then if you want to use it just as a title slide, what you do, just take a snapshot.
Oh, is that cool?
And you got Ace #1.
That is so cool.
And then you go over to your pictures and you do like file import, and you add you add Ace.
Right.
And then you bring it down here, and you can
stick it in the front. Exactly. Yes, I see.
Stick it in the front. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Sometimes it wrestles with you when you try to do that, but then you just get rid of that.
Yeah.
Do this, and then you go back this way, and then at the beginning of the song, you'd have.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if you didn't like the way that entered there, you could do like your transitions. You could have a one I really like is the zoom in and out. But this is the kind of stuff you learn just playing with it.
Brilliant.
Like that, and I'm sure there's several software programs that are probably as good, if not better than this. But I just kind of happened on this. I was just looking around on the internet and found this and tried it, and it worked. And
You're a Mac guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a Mac guy, but I've wasted so much money on software programs over the years that you go and look at them on the shelf, and they promise everything, and then you get them and put them on your computer, and they don't work worth it. You know?
Do you have iMovie on your computer, Harry?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I've got iMovie.
I mean, it's a video editing thing.
It works pretty good for some stuff, for basic stuff. I don't know how to use it that well, but this is really, really versatile. This software, I think, it comes. The company is in the Netherlands or someplace, but I think it's a Russian company that first invented this. They're probably watching it, recording everything we're saying now. Okay,
they must be very bored. Yes.
Now then, if we wanted to make this, I guess we can. I'll show you. If y'all want to do this, we'll just do this one. Once you get what you want, and then there's different ways you can record it, but you just you record it. And it makes an MP4 file, or whatever kind of file you want. You got MP4, and you got everything on that list there.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a lyric video, and I tell you, you can spend a whole week on one little video. You think it's going to be real simple, and you start working on it, and then you
can get obsessed with it. I mean, you get but it's fun, right? I mean,
right? Yeah, it's fun. If it wasn't fun, you wouldn't do it. But because it is fun, you'll work your ass off on these things, and then as soon as you get it all done and you get it posted, you'll look at it on YouTube, and there's something that's screwed up. Say, "Oh my God!" And then you go and you'll delete it off of YouTube and do it again, and it becomes an obsessive thing. And so we'll take this one, and then I'll show you how to put it on YouTube. Am I taking too much time?
No, you're doing great.
No, this is fantastic, man.
But this
Harry, does it have any way of syncing a video snip of you actually playing something and being able to sync that in with so the video looks like it's in sync with what you're playing?
Good question. Good
Yeah,
question.
what you can do, like if you wanted to, you could take you could do a video of yourself singing and playing to a song that you've already recorded. Say it's on a CD and you want to do that. Well, you make a video of you singing to that song, to the song that you want, and then you would take that video and you put it on here, and you would take the audio portion of that away, and put the audio portion of the recorded version to it, and it would look like you were sitting there and you were singing and playing the song that that you recorded in the studio. Like,
Nice, yeah.
I mean, you could do it.
Playing it at the same tempo though.
Well, no,
that's why they're click tracks, Stephen.
well, what it is. I mean, if you sing and play to the actual song, that's it.
Well, if you're multi-tracking and you want maybe a snippet of you playing the guitar,
Right, yeah.
in one section, in another section you want to show the mandolin.
Well, you can piece it all together. You can do anything. It's just you're limited by your imagination and how well you can use your software, because the software is very, very flexible.
Just depends on how obsessed you are with your imagination.
Okay, now what we're going to do now, we're not going to save that. We're going to go over here and let me get rid of this. I don't want to click on the wrong thing there. Okay, let's make sure it's there. Ace Pounder. Oh, that's the other day. Okay, here's a hailstorm. Whatever the last one was we did. We did number 6. Right here.
See, now you know why I use Ace. That's the first letter.
Yeah, there's it. Okay, now then, to get on, I get on YouTube. Here we go. We're going to put this on YouTube. What was that? Oh, Michael Roth wants some. Okay. Now, in case I don't know how many y'all know, but you probably won't need to get on this. Anyway, this is Dallas Songwriter. We have our own YouTube page. Okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio here, and then go to the content. This is all the stuff I've been loading on YouTube. You go to create, upload a video, select file, go over here to MOVAVI where we know that that song's in there. It was Hailstorm 6, I think it was. Is it? Here it is, Hailstorm 6. Trash. I think it's this one right here. Okay, there's the song. There's the name of the song. So you can put it on a playlist if you want to. We won't put it on a playlist. We'll just post it. I mean, we'll go all through all the motions here. You want to publish it? I'll delete it. Someone's going to see this and wonder what the hell we're doing, but that's all right.
Watch, it'll get the most hits of any video on the site.
Yeah.
It'll go viral.
An FBI investigation, yeah.
But it's processing it now. And as you'll notice, here's some of these other songs, that from the showcases and things that are posted, and every now and then it'll say copyright claim, even though people are singing their songs acoustically. Every now and then they'll hit on one, say it's a copyright claim, but they'll go ahead and put it on there. But if someone was to put advertising on that, whoever's got that copyright would get the tenth of a cent or whatever it is.
Because they're doing a copy song?
No, if your song has been content ID'd, there's a digital thumbprint of that song, and it's going to pick it up no matter what. But sometimes, even when someone does an acoustic version of their own song, it will identify the song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it does it, but it does. I mean, you got to, if you're really a good guitar picker and you do the same strum and picking and everything exactly like you did it on the record, I guess it might pick it up. Okay, here's the song that we did. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we want to use this for, what do we want to use for our thumbnail? Let's see if we got something better than that. It looks like we don't. We'll use this one, just for the hell of it. Okay, there's
what was
the
that
name.
for, Harry?
The thumbnail. That's the picture that it's going to show.
Okay.
You know, sometime it'll automatically select what you don't want. You can upload a thumbnail too. If you have a picture, a graphic on your computer, you can upload a JPG file or something like that, and use it as your thumbnail. Okay, let's What
does that 6 trash mean?
That's just the name of the file. It just by default it picked that for the name of the song. You don't have to call it that. We could call it Hailstorm Test 1, 2, 3 if you wanted to, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I see.
Okay, let's save it. We'll see what happens. I just want to just show y'all that how simple it is. But okay.
Do you have anything on YouTube, Michael?
So there the song is, and if we go to the Dallas Songwriters channel, there's the song. We just posted it. That's on YouTube now. We're probably going to get some people looking at that song. So I'm playing it on YouTube right here. Ace Pounder.
That's great.
My daddy makes a living working the land, raised up land.
And if you'll notice, it's got all the ID and stuff down here. But if this song, because it does have my song attached to it, they will give me credit for the song if anyone played this song. And
Cool.
and when you go back, it takes a few minutes, sometime a half a day or so, before they get all the information in here. But I'll show you what it looks like. Let me find. I'm gonna switch over to my YouTube. That's not really my YouTube right there. Okay, here's my channel. Okay, here's the.
The girl so Texas.
And if you notice, they picked all this information up. They said, okay, listen to ad-free YouTube Premium song, The Girl So Texas, artist Harry Hewlett, album, The Girl So Texas, licensed to YouTube by CD Baby on behalf of Harry Hewlett, CD Baby. And so if there's any money from advertising or whatever on this song that, say, BMI picks up, and I guess there's other ways where it might be reported, CD Baby is acting as my publisher in that regard on this song. And they will give me 70 cents on the dollar.
All right.
That's the way it is. But that's the way you make money. But you got to get like millions of views, you know. But that's the way you do it. You get your song on there, and there it is.
Says howdy, and you hear it right away. The girl so Texas.
And just different song. That's how you do it.
Well, you make it seem so easy.
Well, anything's easy once you learn how to do it, but it takes some.
That's just zen.
It takes some head scratching, I tell you, to learn all this stuff. But once you learn it.
Well, I tell you, I've done some lyric videos with iMovie, and this program that you're using seems like it's a lot easier to use.
It's got a lot of features, and let's get off of this thing.
Thanks for demoing that, Harry.
I'll show y'all. I bought a suite, and actually about the only thing I use is the video editor, but it's got a screen recorder. Like if there's a movie or anything that's coming on your screen, you can load this screen recorder, and you can capture the video for anything. I mean, it's so good.
Is it kind of like Zoom does for your showcases and that kind of thing?
Yeah, like you see this little thing over here on the right of the screen. If we're let's see if we can find let's find something on YouTube. I mean on Facebook here. I use it a lot.
So how would you, and when do you use it? How does it come into play?
Well, let me show you here. So I wanted to steal Alan's song here. Alan's got, is that a video? No, it's not a video.
No.
Let's find the video. What is this? Tap to play. Oh, I don't want that.
I'm not going to even ask.
I don't know what that is. Let me find something that we've got. We'll find one of our songs. We'll go to crap, come on. Okay, say this video of Barb. So we want to capture that. Well, you can go over here to screen capture. Yep, come on. Okay, and then you highlight you see what I'm doing? You highlight that video. And then you play it, you record it, and it's recording her video now. It's starting 3, 2, 1. Okay. So it'll give me an MP4 file if that's what I want.
So it just records whatever portion you've got it set. I mean, you can stop at any time.
I'll show you. There it is. It says for some reason we can't open this. There was some kind of a little error there. Oh, that's I did that the other night I was on the Poor David Pub's open mic. This is Lily Harrigan. She's one of our young artists. I was getting her. I was going to show that to Bobby. Let's see what she sounds like. But I recorded her with this.
Soon. Thank you. I will be back.
Okay, thank you. And that's Lily Harrigan.
That was Rob Case. But that's what that is.
But anyway, you can record just snippets.
You can do a whole song. You can do hours if that's what you wanted.
But you can also shorten it down to just a snippet.
You can do snippet. You can do whatever. Yeah, you can edit. You can do a long one and then edit it down. Or what I do on.
And what's that called again?